There are fascinating and pleasant people and places on my YouTube channel, Victor Markin. Click to like, comment, share, and subscribe. The call for African Americans and diasporans to relocate to the motherland with their skills, experience, knowledge, business, and many more is generating benefits as professionals in various fields of human endeavor continue to make Ghana their home. One of such African Americans who has relocated to Ghana is a chiropractic doctor, Dean Nefer Seneb.
First of all, I came in 2010. One-way ticket, $300. All I had was my knowledge as a doctor. Coming out of school, I graduated in 2006. 2010, after a divorce in America, I relocated to Ghana, which was part of my life mission and dream anyway. The opportunities in Ghana presented themselves. The lifestyle in Ghana is very agreeable for me. As a black doctor, coming from America, an African American or a black American doctor, the opportunities in Ghana are great. You know, people they trust in traditional and alternative healthcare. People pay cash, which is nice. And you know, I drink coconut water every day and eat mangoes, man. It's hard not to want to be in Ghana. You know, I came in 2010. I worked with a company for 2 years. I worked, you know, with two different companies based in Accra. It gave me an opportunity to travel, come to Takoradi, go to the north, Tamale, Bogatanga. I enjoyed it. I've not left. I've gone on vacation. The last time I've gone to America was 5 years ago. It's only my family that inspires me to, you know, my family in America to go visit. Other than that, no problem. I'm here. 2010 I came. I worked, you know, in the corporate environment in chiropractic, you know, and then I got into the NGO component, serving the people, and you know, now we're here.
So for your audience, introduce them to what you practice.
Okay.
Chiropractic.
Okay, so I'm a chiropractic doctor, which means my primary focus is to detect and correct subluxation or spinal misalignment, realign the body, so that the innate healing power in the body can flow, so the body can heal, repair, and maintain normal function. In Ghana, we say, Onkwa opumadzin akwadzin. Onkwa is life. Opumadzin is the fire that comes from deep down inside, really from your brain, and then down through your body and out to all the nerves, or out through the nerves to all the organs, tissues, and cells of the body. So chiropractic is primarily that, and that alone. I am also a neuromuscular therapist, a clinical sports massage therapist, and a reflexologist. I combine all of it together with chiropractic as the crowning jewel. You understand me? I must make that clear. You know,
assuming I'm your patient, what are you going to take me through?
First thing I'm going to do is take some history from you. I want to watch you, how you walk into the clinic, how you're moving around, if you can move around freely and fully. That's where I'm going to go first. Then we are going to talk. You're going to give me some history. I'm going to do an examination, orthopedic examination, neurological examination. History is very important, though. You know, a lot of times people have underlying traumas they weren't aware of. Maybe they were born and pulled out the womb vaginally in a difficult manner, and it caused some problems in their arm, neck, or shoulder that has exacerbated or increased over time. So a chiropractor is going to check the spinal column for misalignment and correct those misalignments. Now, bones don't move themselves, contrary to the scary skeleton things they show you on television. But bones don't move themselves unless there was a trauma, something, bam. But other than that, it's repetitive micro trauma. It's the way we sit, the way we sleep, even the way we think, that causes us to shrink down. This one, I think of a movie, a very popular movie called Lord of the Rings. And in this movie, they had this guy, and he was like, "Oh, my precious," and his focus was on getting getting a ring, and it made his whole body like this. Many of us were focused on chasing money, and our whole body goes like this. And so a chiropractor's job, my passion is to help the person unwind that and allow that healing innate force to flow through their body so they can heal and repair properly.
What's the difference between your practice and orthodox medicine? You have medical doctors in the hospitals.
Wonderful. What's
You're
the
also
difference?
a doctor.
The difference is this. We study anatomy and physiology substantially more than they do via academia. They study pharmacology substantially more than we do. Our practice as chiropractic doctors is focused on how the body works on its own, not with any outside source. The fundamental tenet of chiropractic is the power that made the body, Mr. Mark, and heals the body. The ahwadzin is the health, that's the balance. The apomadzin is the power and from deep down in the bone. How much deep down in the bone could you be other than the spinal column? Do you understand me?
I get you.
The first thing to form, my brother, in the human body is the brain and spinal cord. It's called the neural tube. And every structure is around it to give the spinal column mobility and protection. So the spinal column, the central nervous system, is the only organ in the body completely covered by bone. It's to give it structure, flexibility, and protection. So a chiropractor and an allopathic medical doctor, they're both very necessary. Listen, my friend, if your arm is hanging off your body, don't come to me first. You understand me? You need to go get that sewed up. You probably need a couple injections. I'm not doing any of that. You understand me? But what I do is equally, if not more so important. I'm going to say equally, if not more so important, because if the central nervous system wasn't the most important structure in the body wouldn't have taken such great care to protect it. Nothing in your body functions properly without free and uninterfered flow of power or pumazine coming from the brain down the spinal column. There is nothing going on in your body that is not affected by your central nervous system.
Doc, you've been here for some years now. Talk to us about your experiences that you've gone through with your patients.
Oh,
Do you call them patients?
practice members.
Yes.
Practice members.
Okay.
I have to have patience with my practice members.
Okay.
Because many times I'll talk to them, I'll teach them things, how to sit, how to sleep, how to do things, and they don't listen. And I have to not get too frustrated.
And that is important.
Yes.
For the early recovery.
Yes. But the patience for me comes in with, just like with these flies. You understand? You understand me? There's, we have to understand there's a limitation of matter. And if the person doesn't do what's necessary to heal themselves, then it takes longer. The body won't heal fully. They will blame me. But I have to be patient with them and understand that, the repetitive micro trauma are bad habits. I teach what I call a lifestyle. Most people are living a death style. Death style is the wallet in the back pocket. Death style is crossing your legs. Death style is not stretching and exercising and not eating the right foods. Death style is living in an attitude of ingratitude. I'm going to say that again. Death style is living in an attitude of ingratitude. Why?
What does that mean?
Lack of thankfulness. You understand me? That crystallizes in the body, psychologically. So you have three forms of stress: chemical, physical, emotional. Chemical, the food you eat, the air you breathe. Many times I take x-rays of people, and because in Ghana we burn trash a lot. Someone that doesn't even smoke will have the lungs of a smoker because they've been burning plastic since they were kids. Burning the rubbish, living around burnt rubbish. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. That's a chemical stressor that will even cause not just your lungs to tighten up, but your muscles in your body be like, and you get stuck that way. You don't even realize. Emotional, I hate my job. Oh, my wife. Oh, everything. Oh, like that. When you live in an attitude of gratitude, you wake it up, you open up. You're freer. Like Jesus on the back of the chocho, your arms open up. Mm-hmm. But when your attitude of ingratitude is this one. It's not easy, oh. And we hear it in Ghana all the time. It's not easy, oh. Well, how about this one? Rastaman says words sound power. Mm-hmm. Words sound power. Brother, I don't have weekends. I have strong weekends, not weekends. You understand me? So it's a mind-body relationship. All of it is. When I sit up properly with my chest out and shoulders back, boom, like a chief on a stool with no backrest, it attracts More positivity. If I'm sitting here, woe is me. How can I ever fix? I can't fix. Then I can't fix. And we want to fix. And we want to fix and be well. Not just well, we want to be fit. And patience also comes in with people that don't want to exercise. It's like people that want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die. Well, brother, you understand me?
Doctor, tell me, when you have your patients here and you're giving them the advice, they look at you with some different eyeball, or they accept whatever that you tell them.
Yami Adam, alhamdulillah. Because Ghana and Ghanaians traditionally have a lot of faith in alternative healthcare, non-pharmaceutical, non-allopathic Western medicine. In Ghana, is very little resistance. There's more resistance in America. Much more resistance in America. And in America, patience. And in America, it's like, I'm even a second-class doctor. And this is something that needs to be understood about chiropractic. Chiropractic isn't second class. Not at all. Chiropractic first. Medicine second, surgery last. A smart medical doctor, orthopedic surgeon will tell you every way they can in order for you to find another way to not have to do surgery. Wow. Because they know that the success rate is 50-50. And if they're a good allopathic orthopedic surgeon or orthopedist or medical doctor, they're going to say, hey man, listen, this one, you don't want to have to do this. There's a time and place for everything, brother. There is a time. There are people that come to my clinic and I tell them, hey, listen, looking at this surgery is your best option. And most people in Ghana will tell me I won't do it. Why? Because they fear. Because 50% of I'll say roughly 50% of the surgeries are unsuccessful. If you have to do a second surgery on the same structure, was it successful? It was not successful. Okay. If you go in and you have pain and you come out and you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life, was it successful?
I understand.
My father didn't listen to me. And I love him. He's my Superman. May he rest in peace. And he had low back pain. My mother called me the day he was on his way in to get surgery. This time I'm already a resident doctor in chiropractic, working in a clinic in Atlanta, Georgia, USA. And my mother, I told my father not to have the surgery. And he knew this. However, what he did was he went and he scheduled the surgery, and they came to me after he was on his way and said, talk to your father because he's on the way to have surgery. My father died in a wheelchair. The surgery lasted maybe, the pain decreased for a little while, and after that he was in a chair.
And you think chiropractic could have been a solution?
I know chiropractic was the solution, the best option for him. But insurance was fast to pay for the surgery. See, Ghana is not America, brother. Ghana is not America. In Ghana, there are more people that are, like I said, more ready and willing to embrace alternative options. I'm going to say that because I'm not alternative medicine. I'm not medicine. I'm chiropractic. I want to say that again. I am not a medical doctor. I'm a chiropractic doctor.
Dealing in
the detection and correction of vertebral subluxation. And a subluxation is a spinal misalignment of one or more bones that puts pressure on the nerve, causing abnormal function of the nervous system, leading to body signals. Pain is a body signal. Pain is a body signal. You understand me? Numbness, tingling, a body signal. Impotence, a body signal. High blood pressure, a body signal. What we say is, Ade, why do you have this? And chiropractically, where we're going to go is to where God went first creating you. Check your central nervous system first to ensure that everything is functioning optimally. That power is flowing, pumazing is flowing optimally. So the body can heal, repair, and maintain normal function. Doesn't matter what your condition is, the brain has to deal with it, right? The body has to be able to deal with it, right? So our goal is to make the body in the best possible position so that it can heal, repair, and maintain normal function.
So how have you been accepted by society in Ghana?
Oh, very much so.
Very tell us more.
The best way I can say this, in Ghana, I'm not considered a second-class doctor. And I don't think anyone's brave enough to consider the chiropractors that are practicing in Ghana, especially the West African Chiropractic Association doctors, because we are the most highly qualified chiropractic physicians in Ghana. And we are great at what we do. And if you're a real healthcare professional, you want people to be healthy. Many allopathic or Western medical doctors in Ghana. In Ghana, I've seen more medical doctors as clients than I ever did in America. They are way faster. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, there's a doctor who's a chiropractor and a medical doctor in Accra. She's also a member of the West African Chiropractic Association. She's a medical doctor and a chiropractor. I was working for a colleague of mine in Kumasi, working on her father. Her father was a professor, I think, at Kofa Noche Teaching Hospital. He's a medical doctor. And his daughter was in school for Western medicine in America. I personally was taking care of him. And he told her, based on the care he received at that clinic there in Kumasi, that my friend still owns, that she should, after she finishes medical school, go to school and be a chiropractor. She's in Accra right now. And she's a friend of mine, and she shares clients. She sends clients to me that are in my area, and I also send her clients. Why? Because her as a Western medical doctor and a chiropractor, I know that she knows what we can do. And then there's a time and place. I may have someone that does need some kind of drug or something. I can trust her to do only what's necessary and no more. See, doctors are under a paradigm of do no harm. But we don't all embrace that. Because people are quick to write a prescription for you for high blood pressure. How long have you been on drugs for not you, but how long has someone been on drugs for high blood pressure? Most likely 10, 15, 20, 30 years. They got on it when they're 30 years old. They're still on it now. It didn't work. Why do you have high blood pressure? Is it because you don't like your job? You don't like your girlfriend, your wife? You understand what? Is it physical, chemical, emotional stress that's causing you high blood pressure? So I'm going to tell the person with high blood pressure, go watch a funny movie, drink some water, and laugh. You understand me? And let's talk again. I'll take your blood pressure again. But if you're in pain and you're suffering and you go to the doctor and you're worried and you're scared and they take your blood pressure, it's not going to be normal because you're already like, okay, hold on. What's wrong with me? You understand me? High blood pressure is a disorder. Say disorder.
Disorder.
Exactly. Is it disease?
It's a disorder.
Exactly. But if you leave it, it can become a disease. But the first thing that needs to be done is order needs to be brought back. That's the beauty of chiropractic. We're all about order, brother. All about alignment, balance.
Talk to me of some of the problems, if I should say it that way, that your patients come here with. What are some of their complaints? And what have you been able to do for them?
Wow. I'm only pausing, and I have to say wow because, my brother, I have seen babies with birth defects, and I train the parents on how to manage them better. People with deformities, I've trained the people around them how to care for them better, to improve the quality of their life. When there's no solution chiropractically, but there are things that can be done to enhance the quality of that person's life. I'm talking about people with because in Ghana, the entire spectrum of illnesses come. HIV, everything comes. Why? If you have HIV, you're immunocompromised. Well, what's the primary structure for your immune system? Your central nervous system, next your gut, your intestines. You understand me? So everything comes. Most common is pain. Unfortunately, the most common reason why people come to a chiropractic doctor is pain. I only say unfortunately because when the pain is gone, and a good chiropractor is going to help you if it can be fixed, and the pain will go, then they go. But the pain wasn't the problem. It's what caused the pain. See, you can have a condition for 10 years, And then at the last hour, 9 years and 6 months, the pain is there. And you tell me, oh, I've been in pain for 6 months, I can't walk. It just got to a point. Now I grab the bone, I put the bone back, the pressure's not on the nerve anymore, the pain's gone. You think you're fixed. You're not fixed yet? You understand me?
Yeah.
And then the more that the cause is ignored, the more destruction and disease happens as a result of disorder. Over time, disease will manifest. See, spondylosis or bone spurs on the neck is very common. Spondylosis has become a disease now. But it was just disorder. But it was left, so now the bones have changed shape. Now it won't go back properly. So,
Doc, demonstrate to me, if you have a patient, from A to Z, how do you take that person through before finally the patient says, okay, see you another treatment?
day one consultation, X-ray review, imagery review, X-ray, MRI review. If time permits, in the same day, orthopedic neurological examination. It's done. Then I do a chiropractic adjustment. I perform a chiropractic adjustment during the examination. Why? I want to see how your body is going to respond, if it's going to respond, and are you really willing to allow me to do what needs to be done? Are you receptive to the care? Because it's not cheap. It is not cheap. What's your life worth to you? What's your health worth to you? You understand me? It's a lot cheaper than having to go for surgery. And unlike surgery, it's not 50-50. Now, will you have to continue doing things the chiropractic lifestyle way? God willing. Yamyado. Inshallah. You will. Because if you do, then you won't need me as much. It's like this, brother. If you go to a dentist, and you've never gone to a dentist before, if you've never gone to the dentist, but all you've done is wake up in the morning, roll out of bed, and go. Maybe take some water, but you don't know how to brush your teeth and floss. You understand me? The dentist should teach you dental hygiene. If you go to a chiropractic doctor, I guarantee you, at SANKOFA Chiropractic Wellness Center, we are going to teach you how to not need us as much. How to not need us as much. So I'm going to teach you how to brush and floss your spine. If there's something that I can do in order to help you improve your life, I'm going to share it with you. Financially at my own detriment. Because it's not about the money, brother. It's about serving the people, man. And let me tell you real quick what got me into chiropractic, because it just hit me. When I was in school at Savannah State University in Savannah, Georgia, my biochemistry professor told us a story about how he sent his daughter to medical school. And later he had a friend that was a chiropractor. And he looked at the cost of medical school and the cost of chiropractic school at the time. And chiropractic school was way cheaper. Do you understand me? And he invited someone, a representative of Life University College of Chiropractic, to come to our school.
Yeah.
I was at the height of my spiritual studies in theology, while I was also in school to be a marine biologist.
Okay.
And I was about to graduate. So I'm studying both. I'm studying environmental science, marine biology, and theology. And when the guy came in and started talking to us about chiropractic, I'd never heard of chiropractic before. But he started talking about taking your hands and laying them on people and healing people or helping them to heal. And it sounded like Yesu HaMashiach or Jesus. And I was attracted. I was like, wow, this isn't spooky. This is real. Do you understand me?
I am.
And now here's the thing. Scripturally, you can look at things. In the Bible, I've read it. I've gone to Bible school. I've gone to Christian school and all of that. I'm not a believer. However, I'm a knower and I seek knowledge. You understand me? And Yesu HaMashiach or Jesus served as an example for me of the power of nature in the image and likeness of God. You understand me? So there are stories of Yesu touching people and blind people and they could see, deaf people and they could hear. Well, let me tell you something. Chiropractic was started by a guy named D.D. Palmer in Davenport, Iowa. And it started with him giving an adjustment to a man named Harvey Lilly, a black American who owned a janitorial service company, who happened to be covering for someone that day. And he came in, and him and the guy the D.D. Palmer was having a magnetic healing place, kind of alternative healthcare place. And so the guy couldn't hear a train passing by. So D.D. Palmer realized he couldn't hear this big loud train that was passing by. And he began asking the guy questions. The guy, I mean, he could hear small, but he was like, I would say like 80-90% deaf. You understand me? And the guy made him realize that he did something and he felt something in his neck pop. So D.D. Palmer adjusted his atlas vertebrae and instantly he could hear again. Wow. You understand me? So hearing these stories, it brought some reality to the laying of hands. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I see the laying of hands abused. The concept is abused. Very much so. You understand me? Especially in Ghana. But there's a real component to it. The power that made the body heals the body. I'm going to say it again. The power that made the body heals the body. The body produces antibodies, but we are so fast to go buy antibiotics. I'm going to say that again. The body produces antibodies, antigens, which are specific, but we go out and buy general antibiotics. You understand me? When the brain is able to communicate with the body and the body to the brain, information travels up and down the spinal column, then the body can do what it needs to do and produce what it needs to produce for the body to heal itself and bring order to disorder.
Look, have you encountered unique situations with your patient that you've never seen before?
Yeah, I'll give you an example.
Enumerate them for us.
Yes, well, I had one client that came to me, and one of his legs is this much shorter than the other. And I had seen it, from a distance. I had talked to people that I suspected it, but no one ever listened. And I gave this practice member, this gentleman, some information. And he used it. And instantly it brought a higher degree of balance to his life. And eased the suffering he was having without me laying another hand on him at the time.
Which means he adjusted his shoes or his sandals or
So my recommendation for him was, when I realized the great leg significant decrease and there was a limit to what we could do unless this was brought to a balance, I suggested that he go to a cobbler. In Ghana we have these cobblers that
call them shoemakers.
Shoemaker, yes sir, yes sir. So he went to a shoemaker and then had the sole adjusted so that it would bring his hips back into a better alignment. This was the first time someone actually listened to me with regards to that.
With all these years that you practice,
I'm telling you, brother.
They're not listening to you.
No. Well, people are hard-headed, stubborn, and lazy. But when they use knowledge, when they think about something and analyze it, experience evidence and reason, and then they wisdom that knowledge, they benefit. That made me happy. I've had a variety. I've had people come with severe deformities. I've been able to help them. Severe scoliosis. Not only do I help them chiropractically, I say, hey, you need to go do this, that, and this. One of my, well, not one, but I have quite a few clients, but one particular with a severe scoliosis, I went with her and took her to the pool, to the swimming pool, right here in Takoradi, swim laps. Go straight down that way and back. And when she does it, it strengthens her core muscles while I'm adjusting her spine. I can't make her go and do that, but she does it. She followed my information, and now we have better results. Are you with me?
I am listening attentively to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I've had cases where someone here in Ghana, a lot of times we bend over without bending our knees. Whether we're doing gardening or farming or working in the market or sweeping the floor. We will bend over with our legs straight. And it causes the spinal column to shear, to shift. So it separates. It's called a spondylolisthesis or anterolisthesis. And it's usually the result of tight hip flexor muscles, like the iliopsoas muscle. You understand?
Yeah.
So when I work with them and I get them to stretch and loosen that, you understand, and realign and adjust, the body shifts back. You understand me? In Ghana we have a lot of that because it's common practice to just lean on things.
Yeah.
And to bend over at the waist without bending the knees. These are challenges, and as a society, when we're able to inform people, many change their way, but most are stubborn.
How about those who lift heavy things and they end up having pain at the back? Some cannot even straighten the body.
Because they lift them properly. They've been lifting them properly. And unfortunately, my brother, people think that it's okay to take pride in not exercising. Oh, I'll talk about you exercise. As for exercise. Well,
Because at what age do you think a human being should be exercising? As a child, as a middle-aged person, as an old man and lady, which is which?
never stop. When you come out the womb, you're exercising already. The baby is trying to lift his head and see what's going on. It develops a curve in the back of the neck, cervical curve. Then it will go to try to stand up. It develops the lumbar curve, the lordotic part of the lumbar curve, banana-shaped curve. You're in school, the teacher will tell you, sit well, sit well.
And you don't even understand as to why he's telling you to sit up.
Exactly, and this is the problem.
And at home, it also happens. Your mother, your daddy will say, sit properly, and you don't understand.
SANKOFA.
Going back to your roots.
Go back and fetch it. Exactly, go back to your roots and fetch it. When we say SANKOFA Chiropractic Wellness Center, we're saying go back and fetch Opumadzim. Go back and fetch your culture as Ghanaians. As Ghanaians, a symbol for the chief is a stool with no backrest. I'm going to say it again. As Ghanaians, the chief's symbol is a stool with no backrest. That means when you sit, you have nothing to lean on. Your core is strong. A Pumadzin will flow. Ahmadzin will be there. Yami Adam. So all of these things are connected, my brother. All of these things are connected. I think I got off on a tangent there. I get excited, man. I get excited because so many people are suffering so badly, and if they would listen and learn, they wouldn't even need me as much. Which is great, because I don't want you to need me so much. I want to be done my day by 12 noon and at the beach by 1. Now, let me say this too. Chiropractic is very powerful. Most people, when they get off a chiropractor's table, when they've had a great adjustment or a good adjustment, they will say they feel lighter and freer. Lighter and freer. And I can adjust you in less than a minute. They should. And they do. In Ghana, way more than America.
Great.
Beyond great. Excellent.
Wow.
Yami Adam, alhamdulillah, everything is a beautiful thing. Because together we can help people be healthy. See, there's a time for the surgeon. There's a time for the drugs. But a good medical doctor knows this is not quite the solution for that. You understand me? But see, there's a limitation to matter. And then so when someone comes into my clinic and they say, Dr. Dean, I want you to heal me. I'll tell them, God heals you. You understand me? I can help you. You understand me? But you have to listen. We have to do what we have to do now. We have to stabilize. We have to bring order back. Yami Adam, things will balance. But there's a point where the joint destruction may be too much.
Okay.
And I'll tell them, this is where my colleagues that are both chiropractors and medical doctors come in handy. Because I know I can refer them to my allopathic medical doctor friend who's also a chiropractor. And she can help them and knows that the drugs and the surgery is last resort. You understand me? Oftentimes in Ghana though, medical doctors will send people to what they're calling physio. Unfortunately, physio is unregulated or poorly regulated in Ghana. So people will go to somewhere that is a beauty school, learning basic massage, and then say they do physio. Some people will work in a chiropractic office and maybe learn some small stretches to do on people, and they will claim they do physio. They will open a clinic. This is not only clandestine and irregular, it is unethical. You understand? In Takoradi alone, there are more fraudulent people saying that they do chiropractic or massage and body work or some sort of version of that. They used to work in chiropractic offices and now they're out here taking people's money.
That is serious.
Very serious. And this is why we need to push people like the Traditional Medical Practice Council of Ghana and the ministry, which is a branch of the Ministries of Health, to actually prosecute people that are practicing without licenses and stop giving people license to do things clandestine and irregularly. Do you know what I mean by that?
The detriment of somebody's health.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
You are not that many in the country. We need more.
I agree.
So what
I
we
agree.
do, you suggest that
So what we've done is just
a
like
training program for those who are interested in becoming chiropractors.
See, but here's the challenge. Because now let's talk about if there weren't enough medical doctors. Are we going to say that we're going to have a training program for medical doctors? What we do, we have medical schools.
Correct.
But just like medical school, chiropractic school requires you to have the highest levels of anatomy, physiology, the highest levels of chemistry and chiropractic school requires the same type of academic accomplishments as medical school does. And in actuality, chiropractors do substantially more. And when I say this, I'll use as an example. I believe it's like 130 hours of neurology that the average medical doctor has. We have 304.
Do you suggest that there should be a department of chiropractic?
No, I suggested we have chiropractic. I suggested we have chiropractic universities in Ghana, chiropractic universities in Africa, owned by Africans, operated by Africans. Those home and those abroad. Do you understand me? So I'm saying to you, my brother, that it's just as difficult to open a chiropractic university as it is, or a chiropractic college, as it is to open a medical school. See, I had to take the same human dissection courses as any medical doctor. I had to dissect the human body and learn the human body. I had to learn more anatomy and physiology than medical doctors. Don't believe me. Please don't believe me. Do the research. They do slightly more chemistry than we do. Slightly more pathology than we do. They do a lot more pharmacology than we do. Because I'm not into pharmaceuticals. But I also, as a primary care doctor, have to understand what comes into my office. When someone writes down on their history they're on this, that, or this drug, I've got to understand what that is and how it relates to their condition. And are there any limitations? See, when I look at the x-ray, I'm not just looking, or MRI, I'm not just looking at the bone, and is the bone out of alignment? I'm responsible for everything on that image. So if you come to me, you have low back pain, and I see a cyst on your ovaries, as a primary care doctor, I got to be able to say, hey, listen, you need to book a session with your gynecologist and an oncologist. You understand me? First, I'm going to send them to the gynecologist. It happens all the time. People will come in, they have big fibroids in their womb. They didn't know. They have waist pain. I'll say, hey, listen, the fibroid could be causing the waist pain.
So they're going to go to the hospital first.
Oh, I adjust them first, brother. Because even the fibroid's been in there. You understand me? And maybe the fibroid is causing 10% or 20% or even 80% of the pain. But if with my chiropractic adjustment, 20% or 50% or, you understand, can be restored, then we do both. We do both. A chiropractic adjustment is very gentle on the system. It just sounds scary. Maybe you hear the bones go.
Yeah, you think you're
oh God. You understand me? Listen, my brother, sometimes people get on the table and I adjust them and they'll be like, Jesus! And I'll be like, yeah, embrace it. And I'll be, we do thank God. We thank God. Yami Adam. And then I would sometimes when they're scared, I talk to them in their ear after I've adjusted them, and then they start laughing and smiling. You understand me? Because they were scared. I adjust them and the neck goes, and their eyes light up, and I look at them and I tell them, I say Madasi.
We didn't think you are breaking their bones.
No, but you understand me? But when I tell them, say Madasi, their brain switches. Then they start laughing. They go, okay, because it didn't hurt. It didn't actually. I feel better. Now I'm free. Oh, Madasi doctor. That's right. You understand me? So you have to love practicing in Ghana as a chiropractic doctor.
So
Because they're
let's talk about the future.
receptive.
Let's talk about the future. Now we
Okay.
know it. What does the future hold for the chiropractic?
The future?
Yes.
SANKOFA Chiropractic Wellness Center
You got it.
is the future. Why? Because we have to go back and fetch the wisdom of our ancestors and chiropractic first in relationship to your health care, because the brain controls everything in the body, and chiropractic is focused on letting that power flow through the body. So the future, and I say wellness because don't we want to be well and fit?
We want.
Aha, and that should be what we're centered on. So my future and the future that I'm pushing for Ghana is SANKOFA Chiropractic Wellness Center. Ideology. You don't have to be here. You don't have to come here, but learn something. Save yourself. Because we can't continue down the road we're going down. Our children don't eat mangoes anymore. Now they want Fanta, mango flavor. Indomie, mango flavor. You understand me? These things aren't food. They're not proper fuel for the body. So that can't be our future. SANKOFA. When you grew up, my brother, you knew where the mango tree was in the neighborhood or in the village. You would go find that mango, right? SANKOFA, go fetch it. You get me? You understand me? Huh? We made meals. In Ghana, we make meals. We pound fufu. We make light soup. We eat it as a family. SANKOFA. Go back and fetch it. Never lose that. Family that prays together stays together. A family that practices health and wellness together lives longer and grows stronger together. That's SANKOFA. That's chiropractic. And that's wellness centered. Who could ask for more? And it's not just me. Oh, my brother. Yes, there are chiropractors in Ghana. We have the West African Chiropractic Association, which is full of 12 chiropractic doctors all over Ghana. From Tamale, I used to work in Mogatanga at the top. Takarati, I'm here seaside, chilling. You understand me? Because stress, mental stress also is a killer, right? So we have to learn to embrace life and laugh and love. For us in Ghana, even now, this was Corona time, brother. This is COVID-19 time. Look at you and me. Fresh air, maskless. Some will criticize. I hear them. But I worked on you. You understand me? Even today. So, you understand me? But look at us. And let's talk about it. Because I don't know why Ghana is not suffering from the coronavirus pandemic like the rest of the world. But I have some hypotheses. And I will say this. That we've been having, I lived in Ghana almost 12 years. I've had malaria about 3 or 4 times. That I know of, right? That I know of. Malaria kills more people than coronavirus. So right away, you can't even scare Ghanaians with COVID-19 because we live with mosquitoes. One mosquito, in 2 days you could be dead. Can corona kill that fast? Hey. And I'm not saying we should be ignorant or we shouldn't prevent. You understand me? Now, if you and I are going to contaminate each other, we've done it already. I got my chiropractic adjustment already. You got chiropractically adjusted. I'm not saying that chiropractic is the cure for it. What I'm saying is that the body is better suited to defend itself on all levels when the central nervous system is free of interference. And that is what chiropractic helps people to do. I said helps people to do. Because if you're chiropractically aligned and power is flowing, but you pour fuel in your system like instant noodles, you understand me? When God put moringa in Ghana, moringa, your grandmother had a moringa tree. And I don't know that per se. I'm just saying, SANKOFA. And we put the moringa in the light soup. And it's full of nutrients. It's a superfood. You can't tell me God doesn't love Ghana. We got the best gold on the planet Earth. Oil, bauxite, manganese. Have you seen our women? Do you understand? Huh? And we have superfoods growing, falling off the trees. Mother Earth's nunu. Mother Earth's breast milk is coconut water. It's everywhere. Brother, you could be half dead of malaria or COVID-19. And I give you one coconut, I guarantee you I'll pop open. But it's true, right? You know it. There's no what are these energy drinks that can compare to coconut water?
Yeah.
Who made that, Pacho? Who's the manufacturer? Who's the manufacturer of coconut? I tell you what. Listen, God, they make everything. Nature is supreme. Now, funny, I'm gonna tell you this too, because in Ghana, like I said, we say "Onkwa apumadzin akmadzin," life, vitality, health. I can show you in Africa from 10,000 years ago, the hieroglyphic carved by African black hands, blacker than you, dark black coffee. You understand me? Carved on the wall, the symbols, Unkwa apumadzin akmadzin, and it says in the ancient Kemetic or Egyptian word, Ankh, Ucha, Sened. Life, vitality, health. In Ghana, we are so close to the original, but it's only our minds now that are spoiling us. You understand me? Now we're walking around every day saying, oh, it's not easy, oh. Words sound power, the Rastaman say. Right. You understand me? We fight everything natural. Do you know what the ancient African Egyptian word for the divine is? Natural.
No, we are summing up. Is there anything else that we haven't talked about that you want to introduce into our conversation?
The first thing that comes to mind, my brother, is prevention is more valuable than the cure. You understand me? You know, when I went to chiropractic school at Life University's College of Chiropractic in Marietta, Georgia, in the USA, you know, to give, to love, to serve is our motto.
To give, to love, to serve.
We were taught what doctor really means. Doctore is the highest level of educator, of teacher. And unfortunately, there are many doctors that don't have patience with their practice members and don't teach them. If the dentist didn't tell you to brush and floss, they just want to make money off filling cavities and pulling teeth. So in chiropractic, most chiropractors, I will say most chiropractors I know, I will speak for West African Chiropractic Association and say we at WACA, or West African Chiropractic Association of Ghana, you understand, are committed to teaching the people how to improve the quality of their lives without drugs, without surgery, and without us. I want to minimize how much people need to see me, so I educate them, I train them, I even pray for them. That's all that comes to mind, brother. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to speak to you and your friends. And I look forward to another day, another time, another place, and more topics.
Yeah, definitely. Now you are a full.
I'm a full Ghanaian. Yes, sir. I'm a real African American now. Yeah, and you know, me being honey coated and 24 karat gold like I am, you know, I get called white man every day. And all I say to that is, you know, I had to have patience with Ghana with that. And, you know, I'm still coffee. Just a lot of milk and sugar in it. Still coffee, brother. You know what I'm saying? Strong coffee. Yes, sir. It's been a pleasure, man.
Girl, I'm so grateful to you.
Oh.
The next time when we come around, we're going to talk about something else.
No problem.
We finish the chiropractic for today. We have some 3 more sessions with you. I will not tell you what they are meant for.
I'm ready, brother. I'm going for this.
Great.
We love it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
God
We
bless.
love to serve.
Relocating to Ghana, the motherland, with a purpose, and that was Dr. Dean Nefer Seneb, a chiropractic doctor in Ghana. There are fascinating and pleasant people and places on my YouTube channel, Victor Markin. Click to like, comment, share, and subscribe.